the fact that I don't really hear anybody else saying that these days is kind of weird. Okay, that's weird. My mouse. There we go. It's an age of bad faith and mass hysteria. A lot of people are exhausted from being hyper emotional for far too long. And the media, all they're doing is doubling and tripling down. That's why they need to be broken, and they're going to be broken. Okay, apparently Brian is through with YouTube. He's got locals, and he's going to start doing videos from there, apparently. He's letting his 5,000 followers know that he's done. I'm going to stay on YouTube for my own reasons. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to do a Thunderdome there. So I have 6,400 people following that channel. I just don't want to just drop it.
Hi everybody, this is just a quick brief video to let you know that I am saying goodbye to YouTube forever. Yes, I now have a live streaming community set up on Locals. You can see the URL right there in the video description down there. So I have 5,000 followers on YouTube, you know, and I haven't done much with the channel since early January. YouTube gave me my second strike for talking about the election theft, and that kind of made me not want to, be on this platform anymore. And also all the trolls showing up in the comments asking me all the time, "Where's Durham? Where's Durham?" So I decided I'd take a break, wait for Durham to actually do something. So this will be my last broadcast on YouTube. I'm saying goodbye to YouTube. So if you want to find me and all the video streaming I'll be doing where we discuss all the current events like the Durham indictments and the Hunter Biden crime family investigation and the Arizona audit and all that cool stuff. Okay, click on over and join the community on Locals because Locals is not under the control of the big tech gatekeepers. With Locals was, you see, sort of even 2 or 3 years ago, you didn't have many alternatives if you wanted to live stream. I mean, yeah, YouTube, that was about it. And now there are alternatives. There are other places you can go. You don't have to stay here. And one thing that bothers me is I know there are a lot of conservatives that they built a big following on here and they don't want to lose it, and so they stay here, but they end up uh, being very self-conscious about what they say about because they know that they are being watched here. They're being watched. And so I got 2 quick strikes last January just discussing the obvious election theft, and so I'm not going to hang around here and censor myself, and worry about, gosh, if I say this, are they going to take my video down? So I'm moving to a platform that was created by Dave Rubin of the Rubin Report, and they now have alternatives where, Jeff Bezos gets out of bed, gets on the wrong side of the bed, says, I'm in a bad mood, I want to shut somebody down, and picks up his phone and makes a phone call, like he did with Parler. Makes a phone call. All of a sudden, Parler, which its internet access was through the Amazon Web Services, AWS. And so all business had to do was make one call. Shut those guys down, and poof, they're gone. So Amazon, Google, there's a way around these guys. You have to find them. And I know it's comfortable to stay in some places, like, 4 or 5 years ago when they were setting all this up, big tech was setting this up, it looked like they could control the national conversation, because there were no alternatives, and so once they decided to start censoring speech because there was nowhere to go, everybody was kind of trapped. And that's not true anymore. There's other alternatives out there. There's Gab. Gab has video on their platform. Substack has video on its platform. Rumble, a lot of people are using Rumble, but I found out Rumble is still powered by AWS. They're run off of Amazon Web Services. So Rumble could be shut down if Bezos gives the orders. So that's why, even though I have a channel on Rumble, I haven't really done much with it since I found that out. But you have Locals, and you have Gab, you have Substack, you have some of these other places you can go now if you want to do video live streaming. You don't have to, what's the word I'm searching for? You don't have to suck up to Jeff Bezos or Sundar Pichai of Google. You don't have to try to stay on their good graces. You can say what you actually think. Okay, so we're improvising, we're adapting, we're overcoming, like it says in the movie Heartbreak Ridge. Okay, Parler showed us that we cannot stay reliant on these people. They will shut us down when they feel like it. So I'm not going to hang around here or wait for the axe to fall. So just click on over, join the Brian Kemp's community at locals.com. My first live stream there is scheduled for tomorrow night. I'll be discussing the Stutzman indictment. I'll be discussing the developments from the Arizona audit report. We'll be discussing the massive pushback that's developing on the vaccine mandates, and how there are states that are trying to use the National Guard as a stopgap to, all the school bus drivers quit, or all the nurses and doctors quit in these hospitals, and so they're sending in the National Guard right now. What people don't realize, in a couple of weeks, the vaccine mandates for the National Guard, the deadline's going to arrive, and it's going to end up with a lot of National Guardmen quitting. Okay, and so there's developments happening on a lot of fronts, and so we'll be talking about that tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. As I said, it's going to be a very brief video. It's good to see you all that came out. I appreciate you doing that. And goodbye, YouTube. I won't miss you.